Czy masz odwagę powiedzieć żonom, dziś stałem tam, gdzie stało domo?
Welcome guys, and as you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Ryanair and other low-cost airlines, but I will tell you why. Because generally in Europe, but also on many other continents, like in North America, like in Australia, there are standard airlines and there are low-cost airlines. And in the standard airlines, when you pay for a ticket, you know that this is a full price of a ticket, that you have included one piece of check-in luggage, usually up to 20 or 23 kilograms in the economy class, or 32 kilograms in business class. On some airlines, you have two pieces of luggage in business class. But usually in the economy, you have one piece of luggage, check-in luggage. You have one piece of big carry-on luggage, which is called carry-on luggage. And you can take one personal item, which will be laptop bag or a backpack. On a low cost, on the other side, you have only a personal item included. You have no check-in luggage, no carry-on luggage. You have only personal item included. So the price which you see on your website, this is a standard price with a personal item. If you want to have check-in luggage or carry-on luggage, you need to pay more. And for example, when you see the price on a regular airline, it can be 120 euros for a flight from Berlin to London. But with a British Airways, for that price, you have everything included. In low cost, there's nothing included. So you need to know that you need to add this additional luggage. Then there are also other important things. On the low-cost airlines, you have only one type of aircraft. Usually this is a Boeing 737 or Airbus 320, and the whole aircraft is equipped with the same type of seats. So this is only a standard economy seats from a start of the aircraft up to the end of the aircraft. Only standard economy seats. There will be some rows in the line, like a first, second, or first 4 rows, with an additional place for your legs, more extra leg room, but that's all economic. On a regular airline, you have first class, business class, premium economy, and standard economy. So you can pay more for a better class of your travel. But if you have frequent travel, when you check in, they can ask you, do you want to upgrade for free? So you can go to a premium economy or to a business class just for free, with only a wish of a person who works in an airline. So they can give you the ability to travel in a business class without paying. You can pay for it. You can get a business class ticket or upgrade from economy to business class using points, reality points in your airline, or a person who works in the airline can do it just for free with no problem. So that's a really great thing. In the low-cost airline, there are no upgrades. I'm sorry. There are no upgrades because there are no places. There's no business class in economy in low cost. So if there's no business class seats in the low cost airlines, so you then cannot make an upgrade. There's no option. In a regular airline, you can pay for economy, but you can get an upgrade. Great thing. Nice thing. Food. In normal airline, you get food included. Food is included in your ticket. So one meal in short haul flights and 2 meals on a long haul flights. You have 2 meals, 1 or 2 meals. In the low cost, you have nothing. And on a regular airline, you can go on a short haul inside Europe or inside the US. Or you can go on a long haul, for example, from Europe to US, or from Europe to Asia, or from US to Asia, or from many other places, like from South America to Europe, or from from Europe to Australia, there are many options. In the low cost, that you don't have these options. You have only short connections with 3, 4, maximum 6 flight hours. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today. So then, the reasons why I don't like it. Then there are many other things. For example, there are sometimes situations that you need to wait for a flight, the flight is delayed, or the problem is that the previous flight didn't arrive, so you need to wait for an aircraft to take you to a certain place. This usually happens on a low cost. In the normal, in the regular airlines, usually there's no problem, because on regular airlines, the aircraft is waiting for a passenger, but on the low cost, the passenger is waiting for an aircraft. So when you check in, when you drop your luggage, you go to a transit area. You need to check is it a time for boarding or not. But if it is a time for boarding, the aircraft on regular airlines is waiting for you. The aircraft have landed a few hours before. It was cleaned. There's new food inside, and then there's a time for boarding, so you can go inside. This is how it works on regular airlines. Sometimes it's an overnight for a person who order, so the flight attendants will be fresh and ready. On a low cost, it was different. Usually, you are checked in and you go to a transit area, and your aircraft is still didn't arrive, haven't arrived. So it's like you go to a transit area, you wait there for your time. The aircraft will land, go to a gate, will be deboarding, removing luggage, and then boarding. So sometimes you need to your flight can be delayed 2-3 hours, depending on the situation. Especially on holiday destinations, you should also expect this type of things. This is very important, but chill out, take it easy, and nothing bad should happen. So I prefer regular airlines, but sometimes there are situations that you have no choice, and you need to travel by a low-cost airlines. And if I go to a destination which is not available with a traditional airline, I have no choice. I need to choose low cost, and that's the way. For example, if you go from Europe to Korea, to Japan, to Hong Kong, to Malaysia, usually you can choose between the big regular airlines. In Europe, on the most destinations, you can choose between regular and low cost. I prefer regular because usually there's a difference in the price about 20-30 euros. And what you will save on the difference in the price between the low cost and the regular, you will pay for the food on board. If you travel 10 or 12 hours, you will need to eat something, so what you will save, you will spend. What you will save, you will spend. But of course, there are some destinations, usually on Mediterranean Sea, where there's no way to save money. There's no way to make a choice. You have only low-cost airlines, only low-cost destinations. There are, for example, Spanish islands, Greek islands, Cyprus, and whatever, all islands on the Mediterranean Sea. Mostly you will travel with that type of airlines. And the thing is, for example, so you have mostly no choice. Sometimes to Mallorca you can go from Berlin to London, and from London to Mallorca sometimes, but usually you will need to use that low cost on the destinations to go to that destination. So usually this is the biggest problem. And if I have a choice, I prefer regular airlines. If I have no choice, I will go with a low cost, but I'm not very happy with that. You need to make your choice, and you need to compare always a price on a Skyscanner between many type of airlines and many type of tickets from your from a source, from your departure port to arrival port, to your destination. So you need to compare with many carriers, many airlines, and then you will know which carrier is the best for you.
Ty co kobiety chciałbyś zniewolić, pozbawić chciałbyś niewolnej woli. Ksiądzie biskupie, do was to mówię, wstydzi się was dziś kraj. Nie płaczcie siostry, ducha nie traćcie, uwierzcie w naszą wygraną w walce. Uwierzcie w to, że już niedługo piękniejszy będzie kraj.